Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going over matches that can finally happen since Brock Lesnar is back in business, and I'm pretty sure he's going to have way more matches than just one match against John Cena, unless some things change legally. But that means, I don't know what that means, but it don't even matter because we got some matches that could happen since Brock is back. But before we get into a big thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button if you are new and turn post notifications on, because I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. Really like to get there before the end of the year. Anyway, also leave the comments below matches you want to see since Brock Lesnar is back. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Number one person I have on this list is Gunther. Gunther is one of the people that for many years wanted to see Brock face. People wanted it to happen at WrestleMania 39 for the Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. But unfortunately, instead of that, it was Gunther, Drew McIntyre, Sheamus for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, Brock took on Omos. You know, Brock Lesnar, after he faced Omos, he kind of went after Cody Rhodes. That feud went from after Mania until SummerSlam, and then maybe you could have had it there, but then he kind of disappeared. Then the legal troubles started happening in the beginning of 2024, and reports said that Brock Lesnar was supposed to be in the Royal Rumble, where you set up the feud for Gunther versus Brock for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 40. But sadly, that never happened because of the lawsuit against Vince McMahon. And now, grant that Brock Lesnar was named in, so we never got that match. But now Brock Lesnar's back. We can finally get Gunther versus Brock, and I don't care when it is. I don't care how it ends. I just need to see Gunther versus Brock Lesnar because I know that match would be so good, bro. Imagine slap, slap, slap. It would be a hard-hitting battle that I know that might go down as one of the 5-star classic. It might. Also, I feel like this would also be a perfect final match if Brock Lesnar retires, because I feel like Brock Lesnar could retire next year's SummerSlam because it's going to be in Minnesota, and we could have Gunther take on Brock Lesnar in his final match, and we could see Gunther put down Brock Lesnar in his final match after a hard-hitting brawl that's most likely to take place after a bunch of chops and kicks to the face and a bunch of F5s, German suplexes, and even Gunther would give Brock Lesnar some German suplexes and chops to the back, and just a hard-hitting overall brutality brawl that I think that'll personally go down as one of the best matches of Gunther and Brock Lesnar's career if this match finally takes place. And if I were WWE, I know that Gunther's getting his nose surgery done, but as soon as they're done, as soon as Gunther's healed and ready to go, I would make plans right away for Gunther versus Brock Lesnar, because that match would absolutely cook the house down. The chops, the everything would just be so perfect for WWE, and it would just be picture perfect. Just how hard hitting that match would be, bro. So if you think about it, Gunther versus Brock Lesnar, it could be a WrestleMania match. It really could. It doesn't even have to be for any type of world championships. It could just be Gunther, Brock, in a regular world title with no world title, no championships on the line, and we could have a big brutality match that I think that will go down as one of the best matches in entire history. So WWE, as soon as Gunther's healed from his nose surgery, because obviously there's actually no plans for this man. This man's won everything. He's won a world title. He won Intercontinental Championships. And I don't think he's ever going back to the mid-card division, because he's literally the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. And he's already won the World Heavyweight Championship a couple times. Maybe you move him to SmackDown, go after Cody style, but I think it's time to have a feud that doesn't revolve around the championship like that. He had that Pat McAfee one, but does that really count? No. We just need a Gunther feud that doesn't revolve around the championship, and I feel like a Brock Lesnar feud could work as well. The current NXT champion, Obafemi, versus Brock Lesnar would absolutely melt our eyeballs out of our brains. Yes, I said that. I said out of our brains, even though that's not how our eyeballs work. It would somehow go into our brain and melt our eyeballs down. Because how absolute greatness, good this match would absolutely cook. But is one of the most powerfulest, hard hittingest, absolutely beast of a star that would go perfectly against Brock Lesnar. That, my friends, is WrestleMania worthy, and that could literally replace Omos versus Brock Lesnar. I'm not even joking. This match would be, first off, 10 times better than Omos versus Brock Lesnar, and absolutely incredible. You honestly, you honestly have to be on some type of drugs to not think that Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar would not be a five-star classic hard-hitting brawl. That would be incredible. Think about it. Oh, we got Oba Femi, that hard-hitting dude who hits the chops, the fall from graces, who runs super fast. One is the biggest, is like 6'8" or something like that. 200 and something pounds, like 260 plus pounds of pure dominance. And then we got Brock Lesnar, who's 6'3", and like 280 pounds, who moves as fast as a tiger. He is so fast that he and Oba Femi would absolutely make that ring shift 95 degrees. It's unbelievable. Both of these men, it would be too good. And honestly, I'm surprised Brock Lesnar just doesn't come from main roster down to NXT because, he's probably the only one down in NXT that can really actually defeat Oba Femi. Come on. There's nobody down in NXT, maybe except for Javon Evans, that could really defeat this boy Oba Femi. Because Oba Femi is unstoppable, but Brock Lesnar is a beast, and Oba Femi is a beast. Put them together, make the magic. Cult of personality, the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. And obviously, these both men are very old. And I've known they've had one. And I just looked up, they had one match at 2013 SummerSlam and a no disqualification match. But I think we should kind of kindle this feud and see how this match could go. And it could literally be the same exact match in a no disqualification match. Not at SummerSlam, but maybe at like a PLE, maybe like, I don't know, I don't really know. Whatever is going on. But we need to see this at least one more time because I feel like it could be great. It could literally be one of the best matches that has ever been in WWE. Like, I feel like we could get this one more time. Obviously, it wouldn't be the best thing of all time, but I think we could get like once. Really thinking about this, do you really want a 40-plus-year-old CM Punk going against a almost 50-year-old Brock Lesnar? No, but yes at the same time, because I would think a 2025 version of these two would absolutely be incredible. I also think that we could just have a random, episode of Friday Night or Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown, which is probably Monday Night Raw, where we have Brock Lesnar attack CM Punk out of nowhere, F5 him through a table or something like that, and then we can finally lead it up to maybe a SummerSlam 2026. Maybe this could be CM Punk could retire Brock Lesnar, or Brock Lesnar could just beat the absolute brakes off of CM Punk. Really thinking about this match, I didn't realize they faced each other. I thought maybe if they didn't face I just realized they faced each other. So I said, well, maybe if they didn't face each other, maybe it would work. But since they already faced each other, I don't think that would be as good as normal. But I'm still confident that it would be better than anything we've seen before. And I feel like we should just at least see the feud happen one more time before both of their careers finally come to a close. Because I feel like it could do some magic. I don't know how do some good to see it one last time. Maybe it's also because I want to see a Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk feud live. Maybe it's that because I want to see it. Maybe it's because of my selfish part of me coming out and want to see it. But honestly, I don't care what you have to say about it. Also, I feel like it would be pretty nice to see because it's two legends of the companies at different times facing each other for one of the last times. And honestly, really their first time because they kind of been out of the company at the same time during their peaks of the company. Because I feel like Brock Lesnar's peak was in the early 2000s and like the late 2010s. And then they didn't really face each other at their ultimate peaks. But I feel like now they could do it at like a lower peak. I don't know. I thought it'd be a good idea, but now I'm realizing since they already faced once, maybe we don't need to see it again. But hey, I'm gonna watch that SummerSlam no disqualification match by CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. If it's good, I think we should have him again. That's all I'm saying. Future face of the company in Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's already the ultimate face of the company. Is gonna be the future face of the company after Cody Rhodes hands him the title with it. But one thing we think we need to see, and if Brock Lesnar has a retirement match, which is going to happen one day, I think Braun Breaker should retire him. Is because Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar would be an ultimate classic, hard-hitting match. First off, Braun Breaker is like a version of Brock Lesnar that he runs as fast as he does, jump as high as Brock Lesnar used to do, and ultimately, literally has like the same, I don't really know how to say it, but like has like the same running things and as fast as powerful as Brock Lesnar, young Brock Lesnar was in his prime. And just think of it, like Brock Lesnar versus Braun Breaker, the bell rings, all of a sudden, Braun Breaker runs 100 miles per hour at Brock Lesnar, takes him down with a clothesline, and Brock Lesnar's like, whoa, 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 I've never been taken down this quickly before, and you just get shocked how dominant of a beast the dog is in Braun Breaker, and we could see German suplexes, Frankensteiners, a spear, F5s. It would be incredible seeing all the action, German suplexes, spears, and if make it the no disqualification match, even better. The weapons, everything would just be perfect for this match, and I think that's why it would be a great match to see like a kind of a younger version of Brock Lesnar versus like the older version of Brock Lesnar. Also, I think it would be fitting to see Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, who is kind of like a younger version of Brock Lesnar, like I've said before. I feel like it would be kind of fitting to have a younger version of Brock Lesnar lose or win against an old Brock Lesnar who's out of his prime and is out of his thing. The undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar already had a feud in 2023 of the summer after WrestleMania 39 into the SummerSlam 2023. Even though they had a feud back then, that doesn't mean we haven't seen a peak face of the company, Cody Rhodes, take on the Brock Lesnar. This Cody Rhodes is Super Cody and is absolutely the face of the company, the undisputed face of the company, and is the WWE Champion. Seeing Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, in the face of the company, Cody Rhodes, nonetheless, in a high-profile match for the WWE Championship would absolutely be great. And we've already seen what a Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes match looks like. We've seen how Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar can wrestle. They know how great those matches are, and if we can get it again, it would be as perfect as it was the first time. Also, I think that would be pretty cool to see Brock Lesnar in the one last time in the World Championship match, where he loses to the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes, because I don't want Cody Rhodes to lose his title anytime. Actually, it's a lie, because I want him to lose it against Drew McIntyre, so Drew McIntyre can carry it until Cody Rhodes is done with Street Fighter. That's what I want. That's what I want. You hear me? Hey, WWE, you hear me? Let Cody Rhodes drop the title to Drew McIntyre, and let Drew carry it until Cody's done with Street Fighter. And this is coming from the D1 most glazingest Cody Rhodes fan of all time. Now I got my opinion out of the way of how that Clash in Paris match should go against Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. Let's continue about how Cody Rhodes should face Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Oh, right, that's right. Because I liked the last 3 of their matches, and I don't know, man. If Cody's in his 3rd reign, we could have Brock Lesnar beat him for his 3rd reign, and then we could eventually have Cody beat him for a 4th reign. So Cody will have 4 reigns. Okay, I think that would be pretty cool, even though it technically wouldn't be the best idea to have Brock Lesnar as WWE Champion, because, the stuff that's going on right now. But maybe this is after all that legal stuff is cleared and stuff is fixed. But I think it is time we see Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar once more time before the end of Brock Lesnar's career is all said and done. Thank you. That's all I have, guys, today. Leave your comments below matches that you want to see now that Brock Lesnar is back. Anyway, have a beautiful rest of the day. See you tomorrow. Bye.